Hey guys, Mike Martin here. So we sent an email out yesterday and asking people what type of training they want. And one of the biggest requests we got, believe it or not, was upsells. How do we get our upsells to convert? So they've been buying. People are starting to become online and their upsells are failing. So I'm going to tell you how to do that in a minute. But first I'll refer back to when we first started using upsells, or a similar sort. So as a lot of people know, I used to be a locksmith on the road in Greater Manchester. And when I would use my advertisements, when I was actually going out doing jobs myself rather than selling the leads and giving or taking a percentage of the jobs, I'd give away what were called free security surveys. Okay, so I'd go to a house, do a free security survey, I'd run through the whole property, and then I'd go back to my van. I would give them a full, proper, written up, professional looking. Okay, this didn't work if you turn up in jeans and t-shirt, but if you turn up in a proper overall sign written van and you do a written security document for them. So we'd create a security document and then we'd take it back over to them and we'd show them exactly what was wrong, where the areas needed fixing. Then at the bottom we'd add a quote. Okay, so what we were doing is we'd add a quote. So let's say the quote was 550 quid. We'd say, right, so if you want all the work doing and you call us out whenever you want, it costs you £550. That includes £200 labour, £300 parts and a £50 call out charge. Alternatively, if you get the work done today, we can waive the call-out charge. That would usually push people over the barrel to get it done on the day. Okay, so that was kind of our way of bringing in customers. If a customer said to us, "Nah, we don't want it doing," we would then ask the customer, okay, or I would then ask the customer, should I say, have you got anybody else in the local area that I can say you've told that would be interested in a free security survey? What we found is about 50% of the people that we did the security survey for took the jobs, let us do the work, and then they would also recommend friends. And basically you could overpay on your ads because ads weren't competitive. For one job you could overpay on your ads to get a customer because you could get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more customers if every single time you did a job. If they say no, you ask. It's Robert Cialdini calls it something like the offer and retreat, I think he calls it, which I can't remember. You'll have to check out. He's got a specific name for it. It's the something and retreat. And basically what you do is, because they're not going to take the quote, you ask for a concession and they'll say yes. He uses a story about a kid trying to sell him cookies. He didn't want the cookies, or he didn't want the lottery card, but then he said, okay, well, if you don't want the lottery card for $5, why not take the cookie for $1? And that's how he made a sale. So he's a clever kid. So with regards to upsells on the internet, there's an almost similar strategy that you can use, okay? And the strategy that you can use when you're doing this online is with your upsells, right? I don't know if you've watched all of my videos, but in one of my videos somewhere it mentions that 20% of your customers will likely pay up to 5 times as much for a product that you're selling. So if you're struggling to actually get your upsells to convert, so you sell a product, and I know Russell Brunson says sell them more of the same, and I totally agree. He's completely right. If you sell them more of the same, if you've got nothing else to upsell, sell them 3 bottles for the price of 2 or something like that. But what we found is, if we're trying to sell an upsell and it gets low conversions, okay, usually the people that are taking it would take it if you doubled the price of it. So what we tend to do is we double the price of the upsell, right? Then the top 20% of our customers that would take it anyway will take it at the higher price. Then what we do, as soon as the ones that click no thanks, we then give them a downsell for the original price of the upsell, and we make way more money. So all you do, increase the price of your upsell, and then connect a downsell to it. So as soon as they say no thanks, you then say, okay, if you don't want it for, say, $500, we'll give you a 60% discount here. You can take it for $300, but it's a one-time deal. It's gone as soon as we leave this page. And it's kind of the same, not bait and switch, but they call it like the I think it's the offer and retreat by Robert Cialdini, and it works really, really well because you're basically making a concession. You've offered them something, they've said no, you do the downsell. That's the reason downsells work so well. Okay guys, hope you love it. Cheers, bye-bye.